up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. 2 good friends always there. Let the sunlight in your mind. Peace and hope you're sure to find. Well, take 5 with CJ and Jester. Talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home. It's okay to not be.
Good morning. It is a beautiful day in Take 5 land. Good morning to Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning to Europe, Asia, Africa. Good morning to the globe. And good morning to you, Justin. How are you?
Claire, I'm doing fine, and good morning to you. Good morning as well to the listeners and viewers of this very unique program, indeed, entitled Take 5 for yet another Tuesday.
Is it a Tuesday? Is it? Tuesday? Yes. So everything is okay with you?
Yeah, thank God I'm all right, man.
That's good. That's good.
You know, I'm back on foot.
You back on foot?
Yeah.
Were you on head before?
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Vehicle-wise, I was on head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you're back on foot. That's good. Let me say good morning to Lorna Bain. She has checked in. First one on the live this morning. Good morning to you, and how are you? Happy Tuesday, as you always say. We're waiting for Kenra this morning. I'm not sure if she's going to be calling soon, I think. So let's see. But in the meantime, just to say good morning to your people that you normally say good morning to.
Yeah, well, good morning to my good bro, Garden Bushes Richardson out there. Wayne, Ted, John, Andy, Moose, Bartholomew, Leslie, Nicholas, and his wife, Patricia. Good morning to the Glean family out there in Boston. As we come back home now, we say good morning to Klein Maho, the Hill Street people. Good morning to Celia Robinson and family. Good morning to Miss Gladys. Also to Miss Bisessa, to Trisha. And a special good morning. I have a friend that is he owns property here in Grenada. He's Justin. Yeah.
Is he here?
He's right. Yeah, he's here. You know, he's an American. And, very, very nice guy, Claire. Very, very nice individual. And he said he will be tuning in this morning. In fact, he has been tuning on to our programs before. And Justin, it's a pleasure to have you once again back in Greens, man.
Well, thank you so very much for tuning in to us here this morning. And you forgot one person, and I'm sure she's going to kill you if you don't remember who it is.
One person?
Yes.
Oh, to Michelle.
Yes.
Yes, Michelle. Michelle, good morning to you.
Michelle is here, he forgets you just like that.
Yes.
Yes. So, we're waiting for Kenra, but in the meantime, let me say good morning to Marlon Klein, Faith and Holly Douglas. Good morning to you wherever you are. Good morning to you, Bernadette Abraham. Coffee in the morning. Daphne Dayton family out there in Toronto. The Hill Street people, I just said, the Glen family. Olavachi Bonjourno. Good morning to you, Lorna Bain. Mary in Toronto. Junior on the hill at Grand Tang. Good morning to Danny Sandy. Mr. Nicholas Snag. Kenra, good morning. We are waiting for you to call in. Otherwise, I'm just has to do the. Good morning, Pat Pear and family. Good morning to William Pear. Good morning to SBW. Hope all is well. Buddy in the lane, good morning. I know you're not in the lane this morning, but wherever you are, good morning. Hope you're having a great, great time. See you soon. Kathleen Ledlow, good morning. Roy Charles Alexander. Joycelyn Noel, good morning. Antonia Francois, good morning to the University under the Cashew Tree. Anne Bernard and Radio Man. Aito, good morning to you. Hope you're checking in. And Wifey Aito, good morning to you also. Good morning to you, Hilarion Gonford. That's my good buddy, Duru. Yes, good morning to you. Hope all is well and you're enjoying the COLD weather. Good morning to Sherry Ann in Maryland. Good morning to Wendy out there in Toronto. Wendy, your time is counting down to join me in the retirement field. I'll call you later and you'll tell me when, and I'll send out the biggest congratulations to you because listen, you have earned it. So this is our good morning this morning, Jester. Can our phone must be giving her a bit of a trouble? So do me the honor, and I can't pray. I don't know how to pray. So pray.
Of course, don't make yourself shame.
Hey, man,
Just go ahead.
So let's go.
Heavenly Father, we thank you once more as you would have guided us on a different mission this morning, Father God. And we acknowledge you. We recognize you that you're King of Kings, Lord of Lords, God of all, Father God in heaven. And as we are here to bring this program to our listenership, we ask that you guide us, guide our minds, that we inspire those out there that will make a difference in their lives. The only way that can be done is through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. I'm telling you, go to church, boy. You're praying. You sure you didn't want to go into the theology?
I keep telling you, the only reason why I'm surviving is because of my connection with the Almighty.
All of us.
So,
all of us. The only reason we're surviving is connection to Him.
And that has been proven. It's been proven.
Yeah. Whatever you say. So, it is 6 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock, and it is Tuesday, the 2nd already, Jester, of December.
Yeah.
We're flying into the end of the year of 2025, hitting into 2026, and only God knows what is in store for us right now.
Very soon we'll be telling people Happy New Year.
Faithlyn Hallie Douglas has checked in. She says, "Good morning, my sis. Jester, blessings. Good morning to you."
Good morning to you, the Hollywood star.
Yes, ma'am. That's her. That is Faithlyn, the Hallie, and the Douglas girl. So, I know people are going to say they can't see. Jenny Mason, where are you this morning? Just, Lorna has already checked in. Let me hear what's going on with you. Hope all is well. Jester, you have football still going on?
Oh, yeah. Football at its very best, speaking. Sadly speak 40 plus. It's on. As a matter of fact,
So
it's a mid-wing game.
By the time they finish it on 850 plus?
No. Well, it's a wide age range, It just starts at 40 and over, For those 40 plus, So you have men in the 60s,
playing
close to the 70s. Yeah.
Like one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel?
Oh, no.
Okay, just ask it.
You will be surprised.
Uh,
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. So, as a matter of fact, there is a game schedule for tomorrow, God's will, at Riverside in the 40 plus. But most of the time it plays on the weekend.
Okay.
Right, coming up is the Wagiti final as well, and that would be it's a West Side affair. That would be between Hurricanes SC and St. John's Sports.
Okay.
In fact, a heartfelt congratulations going out to St. John's Sports for winning the GFA Premier League. Yeah, so they have all rights to beat the chess.
Well,
Feel
I
heavy.
bring it to like King Kong.
To win a league is not an easy thing. It's a lot of hard work. And I am just doing the coverage on Sunday because they played Saab.
Okay.
Defeated them 4-0, and I can see the strength in their team is the level of fitness, because I could tell you the ground condition was soggy. And I being a past player at that level myself, I know it's never easy to play under these prevailing conditions. And I tell you, they did well. They were able to run right through. They could see how fit they really are. So it will be a nice matchup come this Sunday in the final in the 15th edition of the Wagiti Super Knockout at the Dr. Kirani James National Football and Athletic Stadium. Yeah, that will be.
I still call it principal.
Well, it's still located in Queen's Park.
Yes.
That has not moved.
I saw him, let me see, last month.
Who is that?
Kirani.
Oh, yeah.
I was in St. George. And I'm telling you, he just going about his way inconspicuous. He just walking like, there's some people that they have a bit of a fame and they know who
Yeah.
they are. And
And
when you see them, you will see the arrogance and the ego in them because I am Kirani James. But he was just, first of all, when I looked at him, I thought it was my friend Ben that I saw because he really looks like Ben Ronson Delphine.
yeah.
Yeah. And I did a double take and I said, oh, that is Kirani passing. I was going to SP International and right under that place there, I saw him and I'm like, wow. But I am not a person that when I see people that have
Yeah.
celebrity status to make myself a fool and say this, that, and that because some of them, they look down their nose at you when you try to say hi
that,
to them. So I'm going to keep my head straight and walk tall
yeah.
and just go about my
But
business.
Claire, I can tell you next time,
When I see him,
feel
say hi.
free to approach. This
But
guy
he
is
look as though he
just
was
a
busy.
special. I usually get goosebumps when I speak about him. This guy is just a special human being. I can tell anyone that. And the last
You met
encounter
him
I
at it?
had, yeah,
Right.
I went to him and asked him to take out a picture with Giovanni because Giovanni had a game in golf
Right.
and he was at the park and he was more than willing. He actually just like pulled Giovanni to his side one
Well,
time. And this guy and I Claire, just first of all to think about it with Kirani, where he's from, where he came from, right? And to reach at that level, that alone speaks for itself because I tell you, he come out from gun battling.
I don't know where that is.
Gun battle is a place on the lands in Guavin.
Oh, okay.
And when I tell you some of the negatives that exist in that little community there on the bayside. And imagine Kirani was just so focused. That's what make him such a special human being, man. Yeah.
There are some special people still around the world and not believing that they are eaten not human or whatever they are because they reach at a certain stage in their lives and they think, well, I made it and I'm just nobody else but me. But I look at him when he speaks and everything like that when he wins his race and you don't see any.
Such a humble
Yes,
individual.
he is.
So
He
humble.
is, and I'm really happy for him because, as you see, where he comes from and what he has achieved, and so by him taking picture with your son, and so it's just encouraging the children, the younger ones, to strive for what it is
Such
that they
an
really
inspiration.
want.
Yeah, such an inspiration. What else, Claire? Coming up on the weekend is the Cameroon Folk and Buy Local Festival.
Okay.
they add that
What is
part
it
to
by
it.
local now?
Well, I guess as much it will be a kind of market kind of the way you could purchase certain items because there will be certain items on sale. But it's a great cultural extravaganza that will be on showcase
Okay.
come this weekend down at the
Come
bus
on.
terminal, the general area, the bus terminals, the GCNA building or compound, I should say. Yeah, so it launches off on Friday.
So I have to leave here and go down to St. George's to do that.
To do what?
Is it done by in St. Patrick? Is it?
In St. Patrick.
Oh, well, okay, then that's fine.
Yeah, it's always in St. Patrick.
But the come out.
Yeah, it's always it's a St. Patrick's
St.
Day.
George.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is, and it's normally good.
Yeah.
Last year, was it last year they had? No, the year before they had. They didn't have it last year.
No, they did not.
The year before they had Pink Panther and what's his name?
And,
Lord
Lord
Nelson.
Nelson. Yeah.
You hear lie?
That
is
lie. He could carry it too
Oh,
much.
it can he ever?
Disco Daddy is one of my favorite songs from his.
Out when it's
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he did a number of great tracks over the decades,
But when you see Lord Nelson Ola's Road.
Yeah.
But he's
in his
still,
90s.
Yes, and
he's
he
still
has
active
it,
on
all
stage.
Yes, all his marbles and so.
Yeah.
I remember that I interviewed him and the same Pink Panther and another because Robert took them to Real FM. This when and he was so funny. I tell you, I laughed until my stomach hurt, with Lord Nelson and all his shenanigans and everything. He was really, really good.
Speaking of that, I must say our deepest condolences must go out to the wife and the family members of the late Jimmy Cliff. Yeah,
He
has
died?
passed. Yeah,
I
he
can see
passed
clearly
on.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, he had a long run.
Yeah, he died at age 81.
Oh, wow.
He helped to revolutionize the reggae industry as well. He had a great voice.
That song, I can see clearly now the rain
Oh
is
yes, that was
come.
one of his hits. Yeah.
I can see your lipstick
Another
all
one
over
of his
my
hits was
way.
"You
Sunshine
Can
Today.
Get It If You Really
You can
Want."
get it if you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
want. And tell me I can't sing.
yeah.
You see? I had
He
to
did a
prove it
lot
to
of
you.
great
Yes.
tracks too, man. If
Yeah.
we only start counting here, we wouldn't
You
finish.
know, these songs are timeless.
Yeah,
It's like you hear Bob Marley's song and Peter Tosh and Culture. And so it's like every time you hear it, it's like something new to you, like you never heard it before.
yeah,
So these are, like I say, he's one of them that revolutionized the reggae thingy. And well, hats off to them because I think everybody sings their song at some point in their life, and their songs had meaning for each and every one of us. Kathleen Ledlow has checked in. Good morning to you, and how are you?
and Claire, yesterday was budget day. Some people normally say,
Let
"Oh,
me
they
ask
don't
you a
do that,"
question now.
but
Did you
budget
get
it
a
has
budget
been.
for roads? Because we have that road here that we
Let me tell you, I did not get a chance to really listen to the
Okay.
budget as yet. That's the good thing about the technology these days. You
You
can
can
look
go
at it
back.
whenever
Yeah.
you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, I think it's almost a $2 billion budget.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
so
the
it's
budget does not mean that they have that money,
no,
because
well,
you know that
it's
they
an
will come and tell you they
estimate
did
of
not. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
guesstimate. Not an
yeah,
estimate, it's a guesstimate. They're guessing that they should have it. But I saw the guy, that the road guy, and I said to him, I says, "Hey, where do you live again?" He says, I said, "Well, your car and my car and everybody else car that come through here, we might be doing repairs anytime soon if you all don't fix that roadmap that we have here." And he's like, I said, "You were supposed to fix it last year." And he says, "Yes, but the budget." I said, "Who?" He said, "The budget, we have one on the next day." So I gave him idea. I said, "We already have a foundation. It's concrete. All you have to do is put tar, chipstones, tar, and roll that heavy thing, that ram on it, and we have asphalt."
yeah,
Because the foundation is already there. And let me tell you, there are people inside here that are elderly and they refuse to walk in that road here because it is not comfortable. You're driving and you
yeah.
have to swing from here, swing right, swing left, and all this kind of thing to get in here. It damages your car. So hopefully, in the budget, we get planes lighted, we get
Yeah, yeah.
the toilet and bathroom facility, and we get the road fixed here.
Well, I think planes would be lighted because based on infrastructure, I think one of the things that was mentioned was to continue, lighting up playing fields and everything like
Continue to
that.
lighten it up, then start here.
Yeah,
So they
well,
will
they have
continue.
they have lighted some playing fields in recent times. Look,
Well, yes, but
they
they
light
say continue lighting plain fields. That's what you said. But
yeah,
the
continue to
planes and light yet, so you can have a continuation except the grand light that's there. It's
what?
word play.
Oh my gosh, yes, I tell you, you're starting so early. No, no, I don't believe it, man.
Word play.
So
So
good.
yes.
Across our sister Isle, man, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the people have
Oh,
spoken strongly, man.
they couldn't speak harder than
Yeah,
that.
and they got to respect the decision of the people.
Uh,
And they have spoken 14-1 in favor of the
yeah,
New Democratic
that wasn't a
Party
sweep, That was
under Dr. Godwin Friday.
is he
Yeah,
Grenadian?
no.
Oh, they said he's from Bakeway. Yeah, I remember my
Yeah,
brother
yeah,
told me he's from
yeah. So
Bakeway. Yeah.
the sixth general, he, he had to
But
succumb
listen,
to.
but there comes a time when everything comes to an end.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. We've
all
been there
whether
for
it's
how
all
much?
good thing, all
For
bad.
five
Yeah,
terms, Claire. That's a
yeah.
long time.
You
And I
remember?
was looking for a sixth.
Mm,
Sixth.
remember
Oh, gosh.
Antigua had the birds,
Yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
birds rain from like the time they start to fly until they're
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
The
yeah,
birds,
it was
everything.
a lot of raining with the birds in Antigua. But hey, life
I
happens.
in Saint Lucia too.
They had an
But
election in St.
I
Lucia.
think the incumbent will have one that's
Okay.
on Philip J. Pierre. I haven't gotten the details of it as
Mm-hmm.
yet, but I think the incumbent has
Okay.
remained
I see. Okay.
in office.
Wow. This is world history that is taking place here. We just have to leave and learn and just go with the
Yeah, I'm
flow of
telling
things.
you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So,
Where is Celia this morning? My Celia
oh,
in the US.
well, I have to talk about my Celia in Grenada.
What your Celia do you know?
See, that's how my vehicle parked by the church. Yeah, Celia really cracked me up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did she
Went to
say to
it.
you?
So and she walked. She reached by the vehicle, and
Mm-hmm.
she was going into the rectory area. So I was in the vehicle getting ready. What you doing here parking so so long?
That is church
I've
property.
been
Would make
listen.
you
I've
yeah.
been she's like I've been walking for the time I take to walk up and you steal it. I say, Celia, mind me business. Don't study to mind yours and mind mine.
You- Leave the lady alone. You just come and protest with you, say all these things to you. Do you see my pointer behind there? A black thingy? No? I have to go get my pointer to lock my thingy.
No, that is not here.
No, I think I must have left it on the table over there. So yes. So this morning, Jester, we're going to be talking about, we're in December, as I said. Today's December 2nd. In 22 days, 23 days? In 23 days, the people are going to be celebrating the festival of Christmas where Christ is not involved. So, we thought this morning it was a good idea to talk to people, to talk to us, but not me because I don't go spending money I don't have, about the best way to control your holiday spending. And people just go overboard when it comes to Christmas or the festive season. Whether they have the money on hand or not, it is something that is like a light bulb goes in their head and they say, oh, I have to get new curtains. I have to do the floor. I have to do this and I have to do that. And then they just go and they spend money that they do not have. They spend more than they earn. So today we're going to be talking about the best way to control your holiday spending. And before we do, I have to go get my pointer. So let's take a quick commercial break
Let's
and we'll
talk
be
it
right
out,
back.
don't drift away. Mental health, it matters most, so come in close and raise a toast to the ones who fight each day, to the silent words they never say. You're strong, you're seen, you're truly heard. We got your back, you've got our word. Oh, take 5 with CJ and Jester, talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home. We laugh, we cry, we share the ride. No judgment here, just love and light. You've got a place right here to stay. So take 5 and heal today. Take 5 with CJ and Jester, talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home.
For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463, or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com. We Noise TV, the leading streaming provider. Anytime, anywhere, any screen. Access to your favorite HD contents with prices as low as ever. Choose from monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments. This worldwide service is flexible for you to keep up with all your favorite programs, shows, movies, and local programming from home no matter where you travel to. Worldwide TV channels right at your fingertips wherever you are. Latest in live sports, binge watch all your favorite TV shows, movies on demand, videos on demand. You can pause, rewind, fast forward anytime. Never miss 1 minute in entertainment important to you. No contracts, no added prices for sports or premium packages. We certainly don't have to pull tricks like cable and satellite companies. Our product speaks for itself and beyond. We Noise TV. We have everything like Netflix, Disney, Amazon. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, and series with our services. With our service, you will get rid of all other subscriptions.
Welcome to Take 5, your mental health program with CJ and Jester. With CJ and Jester.
Yes, Jester, I got it. So today we're talking about the best way to control your holiday spending. And Jester, what way do you think is a good way to do that?
Well, Claire, I always believe anytime you have to do any form of shopping, that first of all you do it on a basis of need
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to want,
Okay.
right? And you should like make a list, and so you don't do unnecessary spending that if you do later on you'll look back and say, oh, I didn't really need that. I shouldn't really,
That's
then I would have
impulse
had
buying.
that money in my hand. Yeah, so bottom line is purchase on needs and not on wants.
Good, good. As Nicholas always say, it is silly, it's the silly holiday, the silly, what do you call it? Silly festivals.
Yeah,
Because, everybody has gone crazy
yeah.
and decide that they're shopping to the max galore. So, it says, whether we like it or not, the holiday season is fast approaching and you need to be prepared so you don't wake up on January 1st with a holiday hangover. Not the kind you get from drinking too much eggnog, the kind you get from realizing how out of hand your holiday spending became and feeling sick when the credit card bills start rolling in. I can't help you when you drink too much, but I can help you save for the holidays and create a holiday budget you can stick to. So right off the bat, they already started telling you what it is. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to enjoy the holidays this year instead of it being a 3 month long stress fest? Wouldn't it be nice to start the new year off with hope and excitement rather than fear and regret? I know exactly how that feels, and I know that this year will be different for us, and it can be different for you too. Check out these nine tips for creating a holiday budget you can stick to. Chance the Game has checked in. Good morning to you. How is the weather out there in Teal? Hope all is well. So now they're telling you, Jester, that you can suffer from Christmas hangover. And it's not that this is not like you drink eggnog or you drink alcohol or anything of that sort. It is the amount of money you spend for that short, let me see, one day, the 24 hours in that day. You spend all this money for, and then you are in La La Land. December, it is studies and research have shown that December, January, February, and March has the highest rate of suicide because when you're under pressure or under stress to buy things that you do not have the money to buy, and like it says, when the credit card bills start piling on, and you look up, you look down, you can't find it, you take the easy way, which is the hardest way out because you cannot control it. So this is why today we are talking about that, how to control your spending during the holiday season. It says plan for the holiday in advance with a holiday sinking fund. So off the bat, you have to start a fund. Like you have car fund, you have holiday fund. Not that holiday, that Christmas holiday, the holiday when you take a plane or go on a cruise, you have that fund. You have all kinds of fund that you could put money towards. So today we are talking about that fund, the holiday one. Plan for the holidays in advance with a holiday sinking fund. It says once the holiday season is over, most of us don't even want to think about the holidays for another year. In today's society, we are inundated with the holidays, especially Christmas. Before Halloween even arrives, it is so understandable that we want to file it away. But getting a jump start on your holiday planning can make all the difference between a successful or unsuccessful holiday season, financially speaking. So before I couldn't say that we celebrated Halloween here, but for the past few years, Jester, it has taken off. People are start celebrating Halloween here. So that's why I can leave it here saying that before Halloween because we see that everybody here they have Halloween parties here dressed in. So before Christmas is Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. That's in the US.
Green, yeah, green. Halloween is not a Grenadian.
It is not. No, it is not. But let me put it this way: for
Just-
everything that they see that happens in North America,
Try
they
to
think
adapt.
it's they adapt it. Like the brunch thing that they have, and we talked about it last time. Brunch is after lunch, after breakfast, before lunch.
Yeah.
They give it brunch at 3 o'clock in the evening. That is not brunch. So I don't know how they come up with the brunch at 3 o'clock and 3:15 and 3:30 in the evening. It's the same with Halloween, and Halloween is not something that is a good thing, to be quite honest, because you're in disguise for that time. Here they have All Saints and All Souls,
Yeah.
but now they make it into a Halloween thing that you put on your mask and you put on. This is a time when, Jester, if you have a beef with me, you could take me out, because I don't know who is behind the mask and the costume and everything. So, but as I said, it's here now. So that's why I left it in here when I was doing my research about Halloween and that comes before Christmas. It says the easiest way to do this is to look at the expenses of the last holiday season. What did your holiday spending look like? What was your total output for the entire holiday season? Was this a good number for you? Maybe it was much more than you wanted to spend, or maybe you'd like to cut back in future years. Estimate what your ideal total holidays expense would be. Divide that number by 12. Plan to save that amount each month throughout the upcoming year. So, again, for those of us that celebrates Christmas, this is your plan. You have 12 months from the day Christmas ends, December 25th, right now. From the 26th up to the next 24th or 25th, there is that sinking that budget, that you start putting money in there, so that when the Christmas season comes, you don't have to go overboard with your spending, because you already have that money, and you have to stick to that budget that you put there, because if you don't, you will lose control of everything. And it's not only for holidays or Christmas as well, it is for your whole life. Just
Yeah, well,
budget.
you probably must have heard me say that already. What Christmas has become today, I really don't like Christmas. It's not something I'm excited and really look forward to. Trust me, not uh, based on how it has become. Certainly not. In the past, yes, because it's so different. There are a number of ways I can differentiate what it used to be like 30, 40 years back as compared to what it is now. So I know now it's not no exciting them. It makes no difference to me in Christmas.
Well, it's
Trust me.
funny that you say that, because
Tell
a
it.
lot of people are saying the same thing, because it has become so commercialized, as they say. It is not something that is celebrated like the birth of Christ, which is everybody is saying that they are celebrating. It is about the financial portion of it, and you bring out everything. And mind you, there are times that there's something that you need for your kitchen or you need for your home, and right through the year, for the 11 months, you cannot get it. The 12th month of the year, all this thing comes out. So this is the only chance you may have to buy the thing that you need. But it's not every year you will buy a charger. When I say charger, the charging plates. You know, they have those big charging plates that when you go to a restaurant or you have a catering stuff, they put your plate inside the charger, a bigger plate than the plate that sits in. And that only comes around Christmas. You get it in red, you get it in gold, you get it in silver, you get it in green, you get it in black. So that around that time is the only time you may be able to get those charging plates. So you buy them around that time. Around that time, you'll only get beverage canisters. You That's the time you buy it. There are a lot of things that only comes out around the Christmas holidays that people need, so they buy. But they are not going overboard with the shopping. It says, for example, if I plan to spend $1,000 as my total holiday expense, I would add a line item in my monthly budget. This is your monthly budget, for holiday savings, $120 a month. Come the following holiday season, I will be ready to go with the 1,000 I have saved throughout the year, and the holiday really won't impact my budget any further the following holiday season. This is called a sinking fund. You can use a sinking fund for any future expense you need to save for. As I said, it's not just for Christmas. If you want to go on a cruise, you can plan for it by using that sinking fund. If you want to go on a holiday, like take the plane and go Europe, that's your sinking fund. You save towards that. If you want to buy a new car, a new refrigerator, a cooker, anything of that, you don't wait I don't know if you see the last time, for the past few weeks, Courts has been having this door crashers sale or something like that, some kind of thing. And the amount of people that lines up in front of the door, when the door open, they rush like they're going crazy to buy this stuff at Courts. And don't get me wrong. Why is it only at Christmas you need a new stove, a new fridge, or a new microwave, or a new whatever it is? Why?
That is the thing. That is the
Why?
question.
And you go and they're fighting inside Courts to who want the microwave and who want this. Why do you have to do? Because I cannot see myself just waiting to clean my house in the
The
21st
24th.
of December to get it prepared for Christmas. When I know I can see the things that need, like my windows need cleaning. I wouldn't wait for December to clean my windows or cut my yard or buy
Yeah,
anything
put
that
yourself
I need.
under all that kind of pressure.
Stress.
Yeah.
No, because when you look at it in the days, the years that we are growing up when it gone by, and you know the amount of work that they made us do, you take down all the old postcards.
Yeah.
You clean the thing that they call the safe.
But that was kind of early.
Glasses.
They didn't used to wait on the last to do that.
Well, the 2 weeks before Christmas, yes. All the postcards come down. All the glasses, and so when the safe come down, the glasses that belong to the stranger, when he come, the stranger that I never see.
Yeah.
You clean your floor, you go under, you under bed, you turn over mattress, you do. They used to make us, that was real slavery. When you think about it.
Scrub the kitchen.
Get the kitchen, the floor white as ever. And then
ever.
in the Christmas Eve, you polish the floor or you varnish it.
Yeah.
And then Christmas Eve night, you're on your knees and you're shining it like ever. You know, you wait the last 2 weeks of the year to do this. And this doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So I am saying, if you need a new stove, for crying out loud, you know that you need it about 4 months before. The same way you rush into Courts or to Hubbard's or so, and you're going to put it on higher purchase, do it the 4 months. So by the time Christmas, you might already finish pay for the stove or the fridge or the machine or whatever it is.
So imagine people before used to do it like maybe 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before. Nowadays, people doing it maybe just a few days before.
And maybe a day before.
Yeah, put themselves on a serious stress, and not just like the housewife. The housewife in the process puts the husband or the boyfriend or put the children. I mean,
it's a lot of pressure.
And, when you're not used to it
and
having to. And a set of frustration. Sometimes I tell you, really and truly, a lot of husbands and they don't eat a good piece of food in the house leading up to just the big day of Christmas, because all concentration is to get the house clean and looking spick and span. They aren't taking time off to cook a good piece of food sometimes, or bread and maybe sardine and things. It's just, and I'm telling you, this thing goes on for real.
And the funny thing is, every year they say, me, and I'm doing that next year. But next year come, and they go into it harder. And I'm saying to wake up, because we complain just that things are expensive, and before we used to have money at the end of the month. Now at the end of the month, we still have the month waiting to pay more bills. And you're telling me that you're going to put yourself in that debt. And when comes January, you're looking up, you're looking down, and you have no money, nothing to go by? Why are you doing that to yourself?
Yeah,
Why are we
all
doing
in
that
the
to
name
ourselves?
of Christmas.
Yes. And the day comes, Jester, and they're so tired, they cannot even enjoy the things that they do.
And the day comes along and slips by so quickly.
And you wonder
that
what
one day
there. Yes.
you've been making all this fuss about, it's so amazing, man.
It is. And it says, using a holiday budget planner to create a Christmas budget you can stick to. When taking some time to create a solid, realistic holiday budget can save you hundreds, maybe even thousands over the holiday season. When creating your holiday budget, be sure to include all expenses for the entire holiday season. Have a quick brainstorming session and jot down all the things you need or you to spend your money during the holidays. Remember to review your expenses closely. Did you include charitable donations? Did you send holiday cards? Maybe you get family photos taken each December. If you have substantial expenses for these holidays, then they should be included in your holiday budget. If you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, you will likely have a larger gift expense. Set up a spending tracker. You will want to estimate each expense and be sure to come back to record the amount actually spent so you can evaluate the accuracy of your budget. And as I keep saying, it is not only Christmas that you have to set up a budget, Jester, because we can just go crazy too and just spend a lot of money during the times that we have every day on an everyday basis. You can do that because you will say you're going down the road and you see something and you say, you know what, I need that. You're not even thinking that maybe you already have one at home. You because you see it, you buy it. And this is called what do you call that shopping again? I can't remember the name of the shopping, but it's a shopping that you just see something, impulse buying. You just see it and you want it, you think you want it and you buy it. But that does not make sense because when you do it, that's why people have all kinds of stuff in their house that they cannot get rid of and they become hoarders because they always buy just in case.
Yeah.
And with it just in case, you don't even use it. It stays there and it expires. Good morning, Natalina. Hope all is well. Enjoy your vacation wherever you are. They buy the just in case thing, and you have 2 blenders, 2 microwaves, 2 pressure cooker, 2 of all, and you don't even use it. I know a lot of people that has pressure cookers, and it's under the covers in the kitchen, and it never comes out, but they have 2. So that's where we have to really budget ourselves in every aspect of our lives, not only on the holidays, although we are talking about holidays, but if you don't do it on a normal basis, Jester, during the holidays it gets worse because that's when you spend more than you earn.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. But I know um, a good friend of mine called Erica. What she does, she's into susu,
Mm-hmm.
and she set aside that she gets that hand. She always want that hand
Mm-hmm.
just around that time so that she can take care of all her Christmas wants and needs, whatever it is, maybe
Mm-hmm.
for her. So she does that every year. You
Okay.
understand? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Well, that's what you call the sinking fund. And then you see at the end of the when that comes, you don't have to worry about, or where am I going to get money to buy the PlayStation that my son need, or the tablet, or whatever it is, because she already has that fund there. So it helps you to realize that not every time you have to go spend money that you don't have or you don't know where it's coming from. You have to budget yourself, and I can't keep saying you have to budget even when you want to buy a pair of shoes. Just you may see the pair of shoes that not that you need it, but because you sit and you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to make myself a gift for the Christmas by buying myself that pair of shoes or buying that phone and get rid of the old one. But do you have the money to do? Did you budget for that phone or did you budget for that shoe before you take the money and go get it?
so the best thing to do is to be budgeting for it. But the thing about me, Claire, sometimes when I go around and I purchase things and I question myself.
Oh, you question
And then
yourself too. Do
yeah.
you need or do you want?
That the thing is, it all boils back down to yes, just that you needed that, you needed that, you needed to do that. So it's a case of needs.
Yeah,
Once it's happening on a
yeah,
case
you
of
have to.
needs, much more than once,
Hmm.
then you're doing just fine,
Because I
just
always say,
fine.
if I need it, I wouldn't question it. I'm
Yeah,
just buying it. But if I want it, I question it. Do I need it? Do I want
that is
it? Do I
before you
need it?
purchase.
Yeah, do I want it? And if want win, I just leave the people thinking I go about my business. Because if I need it, I'll just walk in the store and buy it and
Yeah.
get out of the store. So when you start questioning whether you need it or you want it, that means you really actually don't need it. You just see it and you want it, so you're gonna buy it.
But you see, the difference with how men purchase as compared to women is quite different. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
um, a man may want something or need something, um, and maybe yes, he might make a too little look around a store. He won't do like some women and go into each and every store. And then maybe if he didn't have the money at the time, then he say, right, when I get the money, I'll come get it. And that's what he does. Unlike women now, they may need something, yes, but then when they reach inside that store, And
What happened inside the store when the women get there?
most the women,
Uh-huh.
if they know what they're gone to get there is like $50 and they have $200, tell yourself, right, they will get what they had needed, but that 200 coming back, $20 they may come back with in there.
Mary says, CJ and Jester, you're making me laugh. These things was there before I and you were born. Yes, we know they were there before, but we're trying to change. We're trying to move, put a shift with Mary, because if you really check it, Mary, does it make sense? Call me and tell me if it makes sense to you that the things that we're doing, even though it was there, as they say, just as how they say when you say the world is up, but they say, oh, since I was that small, and my grandmother used to say the world is going to end, and we grew up and the world said that doesn't mean that the world is not going to come to an end. It doesn't come on our time. So things that are there before doesn't mean that it cannot change.
Yeah, Mary, what we are trying to do is to let people have
Have
you-
options.
yeah, and the thing is not to indebt themselves unnecessarily at the expense of just that one day named Christmas. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you see, and people are stressed beyond Jester. After you see people haggard, they're forgetting their shoes, they're forgetting their hat, they're forgetting that because there's so much stress they're under when it's the Christmas season and they have to go shopping. And on the list, they have so many people on the list and they look at it and I don't have money to buy this other person. So a lot of regifting takes place too. So if I give you a shirt, Jester, and you don't like it, and I too might want a shirt, you're regifting the shirt from me to I too, because you don't like it. And a lot of these things happen. People give you gift, you don't appreciate it, and you send me, she go in the dollar store and she buy that shirt and she come and she give it to me. I don't want it. I'm regifting it to someone. But if Christmas is all about giving and appreciating, as they say, whatever somebody gives to you, Jester, you should appreciate it and cherish it. Yes.
Of course, yes.
Do you
Of course,
yes, because it is about the
I do
giving
agree.
and so
It's about the intention.
yes. So if I give you something
appreciation.
and you don't like it, okay, fine, you don't like it, but don't take what I give you and give it to somebody else and you regift and all this kind. You don't have to regift black cake and everything, eh?
Yeah.
Uh,
So you just pass through your hands.
it's just going through. Yes, it's like a conveyor belt from me to you and don't do it. And if you get it and you don't like it, you pass it on to somebody. Girl, I made that black cake and this is yours. So they do all this regifting thing. And another thing that people do that is very deceitful. They will go to this dollar store and there's nothing wrong with going to the dollar store and get things. I shop at the dollar store for things that I want, like kitchen stuff and all that, because dollar store doesn't mean that you pay $1 for it. Most of them is dollar plus and $3 and dollar this and that, and you see like the $10 store that they have in Satellite there.
Yeah.
They think not everything you get in there is $10. You get stuff that is more than $10, and so they just call it Dollar Tree because it's a low value for the poor people like me, so could go inside there and shop for stuff. So Christmas comes, and I don't have money for the amount of people that I have on my list, that I put myself under pressure to give all these things. So they go to this dollar store, and then they go buy a bag at Michael's, an expensive store, or they go buy a bag at the Bay or Sears or all those things, and they put the dollar store purchase inside that bag and gift it to me, making me feel that you went to those expensive stores and get this thing.
But listen, when I was in New York, right? Nico and Bushes and them, they brought me to Bobby's, and hearing about Bobby's, because I heard about Bobby's long everything is cheap, but there are a lot of amazing things that are so good in Bobby's. As a matter of fact, a lot of people shop in Bobby's who you believe that wouldn't
Well,
shop
yes.
in, because the things are really, some of the things are really
Yes.
really good.
I know.
It's just because
I know
of
Bobby's
the
is.
name.
Yes,
you
because
know,
it looks
but
like you have things like Bobby's and Fat Albert and Bargain Hunters and all this kind of thing. There was a store in New York when I used to go very often called Conway. That was my favorite store. Conway used to get such nice clothes at Conway, and then they closed down Conway, and I almost cried, honestly, because they had good quality stuff there. And let me tell you something, Jester. The people that can afford to buy stuff go to Bobby's. When I say they could afford to buy stuff, they're rich.
yeah,
when they go shop at Bobby's, because the things that they want, they can get it at Bobby's. So when people like me and you that have no money, we have a pot to pee in and a window to throw it out, and we want to play we rich.
Yeah, we
We
want to go buy
refuse to
a
go shop
JC,
at
by
JC Penney and Macy's
Yeah.
and TJ, not TJ Maxx, Tiffany and FAO Swats and all this, and just to say, let somebody see me inside it. Oh, they see Claire at Tiffany's and let me tell you something. When you go into those stores, they don't have prices on the clothes, and if you ask, that means you cannot buy it. These are the stores that when you walk in, you say
You just
pick
pull.
up that and you give your credit card and you walk on. If you have to go and say, what's the
Yeah.
price of this? You cannot shop.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
I'm seeing the point, Joe, because okay, you're thinking about status? Well, then why come and ask? Just pull and purchase.
Yeah.
Pull and
Like
purchase,
when
man.
you go to Louis Vuitton and you see the bags, and so a small wallet might cost you $3,000, a small thing like that. And if you go inside and say, oh, that's a cute wallet, how much is it? They're watching you like, what are you doing here? You know?
Don't go and embarrass
No,
yourself.
don't get it knockoff. So
Oh, gosh.
this is what I'm saying. Sometimes the stores that people look down on is the stores that we get all the beautiful things at.
Yeah. Oh, yes, certainly.
You know, I haven't been to Bobby's in ages, but let me tell you, I got some glasses in my kitchen. There's some blue glasses that look breakable, but they don't break. And I got some of them at Bobby's, and they were really, really good. Somebody said the phone is off here. How could it be off? Let's see. No, it's on. Call and see. Check and tell me. Call and see if it's going to ring for me, please, because I don't know why it's off. Let me see. We missed a call, so let me call back and see.
Like talking about that, there'll be free barrels from the 8th of
That free
December.
barrel again?
Free barrels, yeah.
Let's see. It's ringing. No one is answering. Can someone call me and let me know if the phone is ringing, please? Because if the phone is working, because I am. Somebody just said the phone is no Wi-Fi. Oh, where is the Wi-Fi? Let's see. Okay, but we have Wi-Fi, so it's connected.
Yes, so.
Okay, it's connected. All right, so let's see. Do we have Wi-Fi now? I have Bluetooth. What's going on with our phone? Something Wi-Fi.
404-119.
Yes. So call please and let us know if it's working. Let me just get this here.
Yeah, so free barrels again, man.
Let me tell you something.
Once
Anytime
it's,
you tell me about this free bar, I think I do not want to hear, because let me tell you, they had free bar a few years ago. I came right. I think we have enough call coming through. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Hello? The phone is on. Hello? Okay, I don't know what's going on. But it's ringing, ain't it, man?
Yeah, it was ringing.
Yeah.
Did you try to get him back?
Let me see if I could get him back. Good morning. Hello? Why is it not?
That?
It's plugged in. Hello? It's not. The person is online, but the sound is coming through from here, but it's not coming through on the phone here. So let's see what's going on here. Turn off Bluetooth, internet. Sorry, you're just having some issues here. Flow it's connected, it's saying. So let's see what's going on here. So yes, just a free bar. Let me hear about the free bar.
Well, as from the 8th of December,
Mm-hmm.
you can collect your barrels freely or very little charge because when you say free, I don't think you have to
No, you have to
just
pay.
completely just yeah.
You have to pay some fee or something,
I
I
don't
think
know.
like that.
I don't know if it's just the stamp duty or so. I be, but you know, but it will be a significant drop from what it normally used to be.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Well,
but I think that would be more so for household items, really. I don't think it would
mm,
be for like any and anything.
well, no, you
But
cannot. The
yeah,
last time when
so
I went to collect a barrel, they
household
said something
items.
as yeah, the internet is back now. So call again. Let me see. NP call again. Let me see if the internet if it is working now because I just looked at it and the internet is connected now. So please call and see what's going on here. So yes, this barrel thing. Good morning to Victor. How are you? Hope all is well. Um, I a couple of years ago, when they had the free barrel,
Mm-hmm.
I was back home. And normally when I go, I do make barrels. I buy a couple barrels to bring my stuff that I need to survive here. Besides the vegan blogger kind of stuff. So I bring this stuff. And they were giving free barrels, but I also came with a generator because they were saying that if you got affected by the hurricane, you can bring in a generator, a fridge, a countertop, and all this kind of thing. So I decided I'm going to bring home a generator. And it's supposed to be free also, right? But I guess as so many people did so many free barrels and they started to feel the pinch, so my generator wasn't free. They said, "Oh, you can go to this place," and so I went to the place, and everybody sending the full further. The last place I go, I said, "Look, let me tell you all something. I'm not stupid, eh? Just I said I'm not stupid, and don't send me anywhere else, because when on the list when they had it in, they said this is what I know, and as they go along, they make they make rules as they go along. So I said okay. So they charged me $400 and something to credit the generator, and they tell me the barrel is free. I said, listen, I did not come here to get a free barrel. I normally make my barrel, and it happened that it come in the time when you're doing it free. I said, charge me for my barrel. No, I said, charge me for my barrel because I didn't come here for a free barrel in any way or form. So and the people that are selling the barrels now and think that it is free barrel, let me tell you all something. If you do not have your Grenadian ID, because they do ask you for your ID, if you do not have your Grenadian ID, you're going to pay the full fare for your barrel.
Okay.
Just say.
Well, you know, you could just say what happened, what you had
But I'm telling you,
experienced.
listen, I've been
We don't know
there.
if that might be the same.
Well, it is the
You
same. I
understand?
don't care.
No. You
Well,
can't.
well, why are they asking? Let me tell you something. Hold on.
Say what you
No,
experienced.
no, no.
Something
Well,
fine.
I said I explained. But
Right.
listen, on normal circumstances, when I went to collect my barrel in October, I did not have to give my ID. You understand? I did not have to show my ID to anybody in customs. But around that time when you get in the free barrel, you have to present your ID. And my mom sent a barrel. She could, and which was coming after, so she asked me to pick it up at my days. So I went to get it, and the custom officer asked me, "Did you already got a free barrel?" I said, "For me personally, yes, in St. George's, but this is not my barrel. This is my mom barrel." He says, "Well, it's on your name, so you cannot get it free and whatever." I said, "Whatever."
But of course.
Yeah, I said, "Whatever." So charge me for the barrel, fine. Now, I also had a microwave.
So why you upset?
No. I had a microwave. I'm not upset. The
Why,
thing
the
is,
way you, the way
no. Well, listen to what I'm saying. Clarity means everything to me. And if you're not giving me the true picture of things, then you expect me to think whatever I want to think. But if I'm going to say to you, Jester, we're starting this program at 10 on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I didn't say exactly Tuesday at 10, you could come in Monday and tell me I didn't tell you it was Tuesday at 10, you know. So clarity is everything to me. So I had a microwave that came from, I bought it and my mom mailed it for me from there. And he said to me, "What's the value of the microwave?" I said 105 US. He went and he did his calculations and all this kind of thing. And he said to me, 100 and some, 200 and something dollars for the to clear the microwave. I said, "I beg your pardon?" I said, "What rate did you charge me at?" And you know, he getting irritated with me because I'm questioning. I said, "What rate did you charge me at?" 271. I said, okay. How many percent did you charge on the thing? 40%. I said, did I buy a damn car? I said, they charged me 40% on a car in customs and they charged me 40% on a microwave. Oh, that is my price. I said, it's your price. I thought it was customs price.
That is my price.
Yes.
Said,
So
that
yes.
was the answer.
That's the answer. And I'm like,
that is very unprofessional.
So I said, so your price? I thought it was customs price. And he's like, what is customs price? I said, that's not what you said. And I said to him, I said, if you all want to sit down there, let me fight your battle. I'm fighting my own battle here. I said, because this is highway robbery. I said, a microwave for $105, 270 on 40%. I said, that's fine. I said, because you know what? I would never, even though I go in the States, I would never send a barrel to Compass or to customs here because I think they charge you for sending them up to Sauters or to Mares. They charge you for that. Mm-hmm. They charge you for bringing it up and all this kind of. But tell us what the whole dealio is. Don't say, okay, you send it to Sauters, it's going to be cheaper. It is not cheaper. So when the last barrel when I said, and he said $130 or so, I said, so I paid that amount for it in St. George. And why am I paying that amount for it here? Or the barrel that come from Canada is different from the barrel that come from America. I said, who said that? When last have you been there? I said, when last have you been to Canada? I said, a barrel is a barrel is a barrel. A jumbo is a jumbo is a jumbo, wherever it is. I said, so you cannot tell me that the barrel that is in the States is bigger than the barrel in Canada. I said, they both come from North America. Both of them is the same size. So he thought that I was being, but I didn't care because I know I'm paying the money, so I'm just going to view how I feel. And he was so arrogant, the criminal hand, that is my price. I said, your price? I thought it was customs price. Yes. No. And I thought I was smoking mad,
That part of it is very unprofessional.
So you know what I thought about that? I said, well, maybe with the money that I pay when he take customs, he must be taking the rest. I said, because it's his price.
Yeah.
They make you think wrong things. But the last time I went to customs, the barrel went up. I paid $112 for a barrel, right? So when I said, Annie, be prepared to pay $112 for your barrel when you play it at customs. When she came to me, she says, Claire, in that voice, I said, yeah. She says, how much did you pay for your barrel? I said, $112. She said, they charged me $135. I said, I said, price went up. Because it's like, they just bring it up on the rise whenever they feel like.
I wonder if they know something. I wonder if they just do their own thing in some instances or something.
Well, no need to wonder because if you have a standard price, standard barrel Jester, and you say a barrel is like $100 or $112, regardless of who comes, and that is the price. That is the price.
But that's the thing, Claire. What I realize down there how they operate is like who know you. And who you know? Yeah.
But that happens everywhere.
And who you know.
That happens everywhere. But I'm saying that to be truth, say as is. Do not let me go and think what I want to think. Be clear to me. Use my name and pun intended here. If you're going to say something, be clear about the thing because you cannot tell me that you put out a thing saying that you can bring this, bring that. And I was affected by the hurricane. And I was affected by the hurricane, Jester?
Of course you are.
Okay. I lost all my meat. My fridge, no power for days. Like, I'm not the only one that didn't have power. But I was in the hurricane zone. Planes, all the big trees fell in the park.
Who wasn't affected? One way or the other?
We are all. And the woman, when I said that, she asked me, did you get back power? I said, well, yeah. After days and weeks, I get back power. Well, Carrico is who have the thing. I said, but show me that where it says in the thing. Show me where it says Carrico alone and not the rest of us that was affected by the hurricane.
I tell you, Little Pinky sang a song some years ago called Linkology.
Oh, you mean you have to link with certain people?
Yeah, you have certain links. Linkology.
I still want to, the internet is on the phone now. NP, tell me, send me a message and tell me if the internet is back. Or call me, I want to know if the phone is working. So yes, so track your spending. It says set a holiday budget is one thing, sticking to your budget is another thing. And this is what we're talking about, Jester. So if you know that your people from America and Canada and wherever is going to send you a barrel, budget for that also. You have to budget to go clear your barrel at customs. Because sometimes you don't have the money. You cannot go and clear the time that you have to clear it. And custom fees go up on that barrel after a certain amount of days. So instead of paying $120 $12, you might be paying $150 because you have late fees and all that. So you
But
have to budget for everything.
but the next thing is that I I know it starts on the 8th, but I'm not sure as to the time it will that sort of um is it an incentive or however you want to call
Yes,
it
it's an incentive.
would last. Because what I'm saying, the news coming out now, Claire,
Mm-hmm.
and you know people who send barrel for Christmas
Mm-hmm.
would have actually sent barrel already.
Okay.
In some
So,
instances, in a lot of instances,
right.
they
So
would have already
barrels,
posted
right.
barrels
So
for
barrels
Christmas.
from the
So
US
that's
takes
what I'm
about 3 weeks.
saying.
Barrels from my end takes about 5 weeks. So chances are those that ship from Canada may get into the free barrel thing.
So
And a lot of people right now are questioning whether they should send barrels or anything because they charge us so much in customs to clear the barrel. And barrel, let me tell you all something. Barrel is not cheap by any means.
yeah,
You pay 75 Canadian for a large, 85 for a jumbo. That's the empty one as it is, eh? Then you go shopping. And there's no sale for any goods or anything right now. You pay your full price. So you might buy things that come up to over $1,000 to put in that barrel. Then you pay $120 for PJP to come and pick it up at your house. $120 per barrel. So if you have 3 barrels, $360, right?
hmm
Start checking, eh? So the barrel to empty barrel, the groceries, the shipping. When you get here and you go to customs, you have to pay like 100 and whatever, 1,235 to 150 to clear the barrel. And then you have to put it on net truck
yeah,
for $60 to take it to service. So a lot of us are rethinking whether we should do the barrels.
yeah.
And I'm thinking maybe the government is sending a message to us and say, buy your goods here. So when you come and we come and you charge us that kind of money, we would say, oh, you know what, I ain't even bothering to buy it. But then again, the things that we want, you don't have it here for us to buy.
Yeah. That's one of the things. Those who have lived out in North America, right, and that's why they
You buy the
get
stuff
the
that you
stuff
need.
and
Like
they ship it here.
like the
So
quinoa and
that
the
is,
bulgur and all this kind of, they don't have that thing and then the spelt flour and all this kind of things that I use. I buy those stuff and send them and bring them here because this is what I use to maintain my healthy body.
But I do hear people complain about the sharp increase as to how much it costs out there now to fill up a barrel. It's amazing. I remember somebody was saying in the past it used to cost them maybe just about $100 to fill up a
That
barrel.
was way in the past, as Mary said. For the past few,
Not no.
let me tell you, after COVID, how do you call it, supply chain solution or whatever, after COVID, everything has gone way up. And I'm telling you, we're like the flying at Mary Poppins on the umbrella. Way up. And a lot of things that you used to buy, you cannot get them anymore. Because they can't get it. It's they're on backlog and all this. So a lot of stuff is going on with groceries and things that you buy. So if you want to make a barrel and you cannot just go, like I go home and I just say I'm making a barrel and start shopping to make it to I will have to say, like, I have to bribe my daughter and say, Ken, whenever you see this on sale, can you buy it and put it there for me? So that way I don't feel the impact that when I go to make a barrel, I have to spend over $2,000 to buy this stuff that I make. Let me tell you, I love lasagna. I don't make meat lasagna. I made no meat lasagna. But I use the pasta sauce to make it and stuff. There was a couple of years ago before COVID, I used to get 3 cans or 3 bottles and, Classico, Ragu, Hunt's pasta sauce, 3 for $10. For the past 2 years that I'm going on, none of them is on sale. 3 something for a can, and you have to buy it if you want it.
Mm.
So it's not, and a lot of people would not be getting barrels as a thing, as they ought to now, because the people that are out there sending the barrel, they're under the squeeze also. Right? Good morning. Good morning. I think something is wrong with my.
Good morning.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for letting us know that our phone did not have any internet, and we are
Yeah.
back now. So talk to us. Tell me, are you spending a lot of money that you don't have coming in holidays?
It's a good thing. I like the last word you used, don't have. You cannot spend what you do not
Oh, a
have.
lot of people spend that they don't have.
Yeah, too bad for them. You understand? Because you can spend what you don't have. And and the bar goes up until the 5th of January, just to let you all
The
The
5th
know.
of January.
Thank
From
you.
when?
Thank you for that
It's already
information.
Yes,
started?
Starting on the 8th
Okay.
of December.
that's
But
on the
you
8th,
yet
and
unwritten
yeah,
yet. So today's the second, so on the 8th of
it
December.
starts on the 8th,
Okay.
yes, and goes up to the 5th.
Okay.
5th
And
of
that's
January.
my bar. If there's one thing I know,
Mm-hmm.
I will never,
Okay.
ever, ever, ever in my lifetime, ever send a bar for anyone, ever again.
Talk to me.
I will take the money. I will take the money. Is what I have to say and send it for them. Yo, shop home. Shop home.
Because
And be beneficial for them. It's expensive. It's a lot. You gotta buy the things to put into the barrel. You gotta buy the barrel. You gotta pay to send the barrel. Then you gotta pay to clear the barrel.
I'm
And then
paid
pay
to
someone to
check.
bring the barrel home for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know how much money is that?
I could tell you.
You know what food you could get with all that and you're still getting something saved. If I send that money for you, buy enough food and still have something to back in your pocket.
But here the thing is, do you the things that you said that we send in the bar, that you put in the bar, do you get them here when you want it?
That is easy.
That is
That's
the
You
next
could,
question.
you could stop shopping in one place, explore. St. George's is not the only place in Grenada. St. Granville is not the only place in Grenada. Sutter's is not the only place in Grenada. Take a bus, 45 minutes max to go anywhere to look for what you want.
But then
Look
again,
around, shop
yeah.
around.
So you're already spending money that you don't have either, because you have to pay a bus to go to Grenville, to go to Setters,
$5,
to go.
250
But if you don't,
compared to 100 and something US or 100 and something EC.
so hear what someone says.
Trust me, you're
Someone
still saving
says,
it.
someone says you have to do lots of long-term planning to send barrels. Buy when products are on sale, as there are no more 99-cent sales. That is true. But let me tell
That
you,
is so true. That
listen,
is so true.
there's a coconut oil that Costco sells, Kirkland. It is cold press coconut oil. When I used to buy the coconut oil, it used to be like 12 or 14 and so on. Now $34 for the bottle of coconut oil.
Mhm.
No, I said I'm going to look for coconut and start to grate. I mean, honestly, I couldn't buy this time olive oil. Olive oil. I use a lot of olive oil because when you're doing your veggies and your steam and so, I use olive oil or coconut oil, right?
Mhm.
Olive oil that was 9 something. Now it's
Mhm.
$19 and cents, and I'm
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
I got to eat the olive. Yeah, I'm eating the olives. I buy olives instead because it is amazing,
Yeah,
and
It is.
it's
It
not
is.
getting
and
better.
that's
There's
worldwide.
no
No,
worldwide
it's not
Worldwide.
getting
supply chain
better. It's
solution. You cannot find
seriously.
anything that you want for cheap. There's no sale, as Lorna said. There's no 99-cent sales anymore. Before you used to go and
Nothing.
buy.
Because you're going to the dollar store.
There's
They talk
dollar, so
about
it's no
dollar.
longer a
It's
dollar.
How
125,
much do you think?
150.
How much do you think for our bottle of coconut oil locally now?
$75.
You reach that far?
Where
$75
you
for a
buying?
bottle
You're
of coconut oil
joking.
here. I tell you, I'm
I
not real
can
coconut. I'm serious.
75.
Where you
Yes.
buy?
I really thought it was like
Um,
around 50 max.
Some people maybe 50 if they put it use real, not real coconut.
Maybe
But the
that
real coconut is
maybe it's the virgin one you're talking about. Maybe if it's the virgin one.
all coconut oil here is virgin, isn't it?
No.
Not all virgin.
No, those that you
Claire,
boil.
when you
Yeah, the
Claire,
virgin one is just the natural.
Yeah, the cold press.
It's white.
Cold press.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
Claire,
Yes.
when you want to buy coconut oil, I'll buy it for you.
Thank you
I'll
so
get
very
you
much.
2 bottles for that $75. Trust me.
Yeah,
Where you buying coconut oil from?
it is
They
amazing.
importing the
I,
coconut?
you see, I came with my coconut oil. I bought coconut oil, and what I did, I freeze it. It's in the
Eh,
freezer. It's in the fridge right now,
Mm.
in its white form. And when I'm ready, I put out a bottle and I use it a spoonful in the frying pan, or a spoonful in that way I can do it. If I'm doing steamed vegetables, I steam it and then I pour coconut oil and so on it. So
Wow.
olive oil used to be on sale for $5.99. The last sale was $10.
Oh, that's somebody says
That is
saying
Lorna
that.
telling us
Yeah,
that here.
wow.
Yes, and it's no joke. And I'm looking in the soda cost
And
in the olive oil,
if you complain in Canada, America is even worse. It's like, no, you've seen the cheap things, but the cheap things are no longer cheap.
No, it's not. There's
Yeah.
no cheap stuff anymore.
No, but
There's no cheap stuff anymore.
it's true.
So think about it. And think about what the holidays that we are going through right now, NP. And people are not even sitting back and think that we cannot afford to buy all this stuff for the people that we have on our list and survive when January comes. And you always say people say, "Oh, January is hard." January is hard because you make it hard.
Because we make it hard.
Yes,
Exactly.
you make
Because
it
if you
hard.
survive from January to November, and what happened? What makes December so special? What makes December so different? Do the same thing. Yeah, no, you may want to go a little extra, but how extra can you go? Know where your pocket reach. You understand? And it's crazy. I think we really, as one of your commented, plan if you knew you want to spend, if you spend 500 in November for groceries and plan to spend 1,000 for Christmas, at least start preparing for that 1,000 you trip in December. Don't wait until you get your December pay and just spend all, and then when come January, you're crying out,
But you see the thing
oh
about it,
God, help.
every year we go like a recycle machine, like a thing. We just recycle
Mm-hmm.
the problems. And yes, I'm not saying if you want to celebrate your Christmas, like those of us every year just we buy a new set of curtains. You have like 12 pairs or 16 for the years that you've been buying these curtains, and every year you buy a new one. Tell me why you cannot recycle.
Yeah.
And who you want to
Rotate,
impress.
actually.
Yes,
Rotate.
right. Rotate
CJ
is
used
the
to
one.
do that very well, the man I grew up with. And you will believe these brand new curtains when you see
Because
he
you,
rotates these
yes,
curtains and them. You're thinking it's brand new curtains, trust me.
because you don't you put it in your window and you put it this week this year, you take it on next year, you put the one that you had before and you rotate. But no, and the people that do that, we don't have a cent in we name, we pour as the church mouse, as they say. But we will have to impress
The
people
who
until
do
they
not
believe like
have
the
is the
Joneses.
one that goes the extra mile.
Exactly. Always. You have to stop this. Good morning to you, Mackenzie. Mackenzie says the best shopping is in Sutters, and I believe you. And if again you're not supporting the parish that you're living in, then you are looking for trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you got to like you say, St. George is not the only place that has stuff that you can buy. But let me tell you something. If you're going to St. George's anytime and you pass by real value, buy me 2 bottles of kefir, please, because I cannot get it in Sutters. Anybody listening and you're in St. George's, I need 2 bottles of KIFIR, kefir.
Why is that?
It is for your gut health. It's like a probiotic, but it's for your for bacteria in your stomach that it wipes out the bad bacteria, leave the good one. It
Yeah.
is awful, awful, awful,
Yeah.
but it is really, really good. So anybody in St. George and you're coming up my way, Real Value has kefir. It's I think Lifeway is one of them, or you can get Ziggy's. Buy me 2 bottles of kefir.
Yeah.
One branch, one strawberry, one peach, and I'm good. I'll refine.
That's what she does all the time, begs technically.
No. I'm not begging. I said buy me. I said I'm
What
paying
she,
for
she
it.
buying and she
I'm paying.
didn't have to say she paying, so
You
she
can
just buy it to her, so she'll refund them.
Yes, I don't beg. I'm just an international beggar. I buy what I want, so nobody can tell me, "Oh, I buy this for you and you didn't pay me." No, heck
It's up
no.
to the person who brings it to you to say, okay, guys, this is a gift.
And still, I don't want to give because sooner or later they want back something from me. Sooner or later they want something back from me. So yes, NP, we're talking about the control spending, and I know you have sons, and I know sometimes they put you under pressure. Mom, can I get this for Christmas? Or Mom, can I get this for Christmas? Now you as a parent have to start telling your children that not every Christmas you will get something new. I remember I had a doll. For years I had the doll. One leg gone. I had that doll. One hand gone. The doll didn't have eyes, but I had that doll. So you see, when you cannot afford it, and these were the days when parents couldn't afford to give their children new stuff, and we appreciate what we had. Now, all children getting everything that they want, and they show no gratitude for what it is after the parents spend all this money for them around the holidays. So you have to learn to
I believe my
control.
children at that age right about now, they understand that, hey, you have to budget. Just like I budgeted, you have to budget as well. You have to know what you want and what you do not want. I'm giving you money. Here, do what you please with it. When it's finished, don't ask me for it.
Exactly.
I don't have any more.
Thank you very much for your
I don't have
contribution.
any more.
And if you feel like you want to call, say something else
Okay.
on another point, just call back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next call coming through.
And the next call coming.
I think so.
Yeah.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Oh,
How are
this is
you?
my favorite friend. Good morning, and how are you?
All right, I'm all right. I just happened to be out and about and I remembered your show, so I just calling in. How's you?
Well, we're doing the silly season today.
Well, welcome to it. Welcome to it.
Yes, yes.
All right, Jester, how are you? Good morning.
Thank God I'm all right. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine.
All
And
right, all right.
I
And
hope
you're
you're doing
enjoying the
fine
silly
as well.
season also?
Yeah, you're doing the silly season
No,
too.
the silly season is not a season. I don't really like Christmas too much, Serious.
Well,
I
that's
say
why
that
you
all
and
the
I are
time.
friends because
Yeah,
we have so
honestly.
much in common.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, and believe it or not, my B-day is the day before.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at
Oh,
that.
And,
really?
and,
Oh.
And they
no,
still don't like it. Could you imagine?
exactly. So could you imagine your birthday is the day before, right?
Mhm.
And you decide you're gonna have a party. Anybody come in?
No, they come in
I know.
Christmas Day.
Exactly. And then when they arrive on Christmas Day, what's the first thing they say?
Happy birthday.
And Merry Christmas, as if
And
it's the
between one,
bloody same
you get a
thing.
double whammy.
Yeah.
As if it's the
And
same thing.
they come in and demand the
How
ham.
could that be?
I
How could
know.
that be? It could never be. That could never be right. I don't care what you say.
They come in and demand your ham.
You understand?
Yeah.
But
Brilliant.
timely topic you guys are speaking about, and I heard you talking about budget and all of these things. My friends, Christmas is something for me that has lost its way. Personally,
Mhm.
I strongly believe it has lost its way. The true meaning of Christmas is the birth of Christ. This is what we're celebrating. Where all of this commercial aspect comes into it, that's man being man. When I say man, I don't mean male. I mean
Yeah,
Human.
the human race.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. If we see an opportunity to make something out of something, we will do it. And that's basically what's going on here. Um, and I believe that what we need to do is think rational of what we're doing. I hear all these things about budget and all these different things that we can do to try and save money at Christmas time. But have we gone to a point where we start thinking differently? What can you imagine, CJ, and just that somebody makes something for you and
Mhm.
says, Claire, I've made this for you, Merry Christmas, or just, or you open it, right, and you realize this is something that somebody spent
Special.
literally hours, days, weeks, probably
Mhm.
months to
Mhm.
make this for you.
Yeah.
How much more would you appreciate that
Appreciate
than
it.
something they
True.
went to the store and bought and said, here, Merry Christmas, and you look at it and say, "Well, I don't like that."
You're a gift. And you're a gift.
You think it, but you don't say it, and you can't wait for the next present given situation to arise so you can pawn it off to somebody else.
Mhm.
Trust me, I'm speaking honestly. I've been there and I've done it.
You are a regifter also.
Exactly. I can't wait to pawn this off on somebody else. But I think this is where it is. And I think if we kind of, for the experiment, the listeners out there, one, this year or next year or whenever, just tell the people, we're not doing no presents.
Mhm.
We're not doing any presents. We're going to be present in everybody's
Exactly.
life that we care and appreciate.
See why I love
If
you?
it's grandma, we go by grandma's house
Yeah.
and we're going to spend some time with grandma.
Mhm.
Your favorite auntie, your tanty, your favorite cousin, whatever. You go into that person's house and you're going to spend the day with them. You cook your food, you pack it up in a basket and you go. And you sit down and you all talk, you play music, you play games, and you just have a good
Yeah.
time.
But this is
You're
what it
Reminisce.
used to be
spending
like
no money
before.
on presents.
Yes.
Zero money on presents. All we're doing is enjoying ourselves for the day. We invite all your friends. We're going to the beach. Bring Christmas lunch with you. Why not? Yeah?
Yeah.
Pack it up and bring it with you. Pitch a big tent. If you're going to spend money, call Wagiti, say, I'm on this side of the beach and I want a 20 by 20 tent. I want two of them put up. All your family and friends come, we sit down, we eat, we laugh, we bathe. Come 5, 6 o'clock, we pack up and we all go home. Wouldn't that be nice? Think
That would
about
be
that for a minute.
lovely.
Of course.
That would be awesome. You understand? Think about it, and your expense would be down to minimum,
Yes.
and you would have such a great time interacting with people and having a good time. This is what it's all about. Celebrating the life of Christ. think about it for a minute, how much that would accommodate for you. And then you're not feeling stressed come January, oh God, I have this to pay, I have that to pay, and you're struggling trying to make ends meet. And I think this is where I think we need to go back to. I remember I used to enjoy Christmas with my great grandmother. I grew up with my great great grandmother. Let me get that right. And to me, the best part of Christmas was polishing the floor, cleaning the windows because you get the spray Windex all over the bloody place. You have a paintbrush, you're dabbing everything. Everything getting a dab.
Yes.
Yeah? Everywhere getting a dab. And to me, that was Christmas. When Christmas Day come and finish, I was like, what am I doing?
You might
You
get a whole
understand?
soft drink to drink.
I get some ham.
Back then was what, Red
A
Spot?
whole
Red
Fanta
Spot.
or Coke to drink by
Oh,
yourself.
red spot, red
And you're
spot.
struggling to finish it.
Yes.
You're struggling to finish it.
Because the
Because
Coke
your
used to be
stomach saying,
strong,
well,
you know.
where you putting all that gas in there
Yeah,
for?
yeah, yeah. Coke.
Here, my stomach,
Yeah.
your stomach getting used to all of that gas
Exactly.
all at once.
True.
Yeah. So, I strongly implore Grenadians to really and truly pay attention to what you do in this Christmas time. And I challenge anyone who's listening, write down everything you spend. If you don't want to change anything, just do a conscious write down of everything you spend and tally it up after, and tell me if you're going to repeat that next year. I
That's
think
true.
sometimes we don't pay attention to what we're doing.
Yes.
We just do things, and then at the end of the day, we're trying to figure out, oh my God, what did I just do? Yeah.
And
And some of us, some people get depressed when they spend a lot of money. Yeah, you know
Yes.
that's a thing.
but that time you don't spend it already.
And sometimes it's things you need for the house. You need a new refrigerator because the one is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go and you spend the money and you come home and the refrigerator is there. You have your food in it and you're still depressed. Why? Because you spend this
too
large
much
sum.
money. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And it was a necessity. You needed to do it, but still you do it. So, I want to take this opportunity to wish you, Jester, the whole Take Five community, all the best for the Christmas season. I really don't like to say that, but that's the way everybody's going these days. If you don't speak again, I would like to say Merry Christmas to you all. When the day come around, make it merry, make it jolly, and remember the reason for Christmas is celebrating the birth of Christ and spread that love. Jesus said the greatest commandment is to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Himself. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So spread the love, everybody. Spread the love. Spread it as wide and far. And if there's an elderly in your community, please, 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 I'm begging. I'm not like Claire saying she's not begging for her
I'm begging.
probiotic. I'm begging. If there's an elderly in your community, reach out, talk to them, wish them Merry Christmas, drop a little piece of bread, piece of ham. If they can eat it, if they can't eat it, and give them something healthy. And spend a minute with them, speak with them for a minute, ask them how they used to celebrate their Christmas, what it was like, and so that you get a sense of it and make their Christmas merry. I'm pleading for that. Any elderly in your community, reach out and speak with them. Thank you, guys.
Don't go. Starting December, January, February, that is the highest rate of suicide in North America. In the world,
It
over the other
is.
side.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Because you spend
It
all
is.
the money, and it's strange. And I've seen something, and I could never unsee it, as they say. It was
Exactly.
January, walking on the Up Express train and the GO train. We were standing right there, and a guy just put himself in front of the GO train,
I know.
dead as a
It's
doornail.
it's
And I'm like,
it's not that's something you will never forget.
no. You
Yeah.
cannot forget this thing, and it's like when you really get these stories, like he spent so much money around Christmas, his credit card bills are high, and he don't know how to pay it, and all this, and he took himself out. So
You're correct.
that's why you have to really, as you said, think about what you're doing around this time, because it's not now, when January comes and the credit card
Exactly.
bills start coming, that's when you feel the pinch.
So, caller, let
Because
me
all the other bills didn't go anywhere. They're still
No,
there.
it's still there.
let me take the opportunity to return the same kind courtesy that you did to me for the holiday season as well. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you so
friend.
very
Thank you.
much. And
You guys have a good one.
We shall
Take
chat.
care.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Cheers.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful indeed.
So that's the thing. You see, everybody that has a little bit of kind of sense knows what it's like to not go overboard.
Yes.
in this thing.
Yeah,
Not overboard.
you're the point Nicola make. Even when you spend money on something that is needed,
You're
you
still
still have
grieving.
more sledge for you to look back and realize you spend money on things that you never really had needed.
Exactly.
Yeah, you understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is. It's we can't stop talking about it. We can't talk about it enough. And a lot of people must be sitting and say, tell clients just to keep themselves quiet because the money is ours and so. But we're not saying you're not to go spend your money. We're just saying spend it wisely. It's a
No.
set realistic expectation. It's important to set expectation around the holidays. This means you want to be careful when estimating your holiday expenses, as Snag says. Entering $500 for your total gift budget, knowing it's like you will spend at closer to 1,000, is setting yourself up for failure. So if you tell yourself, "Oh, I'm spending $500 for this Christmas to buy a gift for all these people," you know to yourself that that is not true. You might end up spending 1,000, and that's where the trouble starts. Because after the $500 finish, it's like you're gambling, Jester. I've never gambled in my life, but it's like when I hear people they say they go to Blast and they pay at $10 and they win 200. Instead of taking your $200 and go, you sit down because you get greedy, you want more, and then the machine take back everything, and now you're grieving. So you cannot set yourself up for failure by saying you're spending that amount of money and then you end up spending more. You have to be, what do you call that word again? Disciplined with the money that you're about to spend. It says maximize your holiday budget, like find ways to really get frugal. If you used to be a spendthrift before, now is the time for you to get frugal and start spending money with discipline. Because when you spend money like you're going out of style, as it says, January comes. And everybody says, oh, January is such a slow month, January is such a hard month. No, you caused January to be hard because you did not budget yourself coming from November. And it starts November, to December, because you don't just get up and say, okay, I'm going to shop in December for Christmas. There are a lot of people that already buy Christmas lights, Christmas trees, Christmas garlands, Christmas they buy the Christmas Santa and everything. And at the end of December, you have to pack all this thing in a box and wait for the next year to do the same thing over again. The lights spoil. You have to buy new lights. It's a never-ending thing. And if you have the money, so be it. If you don't have a budget and you could afford it, but most of us working on a shoestring budget. We have to budget for everything. And celebrating the Christmas holidays with buying things, that does not mean that your other things and your other household item is going on hold. Everything is included because you still have to buy food to eat. You still have to buy gas. You still have to do other things like pay your insurance, pay brand, like pay flow, pay Digicel, pay everybody, pay Nawasa on top of the Christmas thing that you're doing. So do you see how you're setting up yourself for failure?
Oh yes, but one person I know that don't usually happen to the wife of the dean of the university under the cashew
she's
tree.
smart. She's smart. Yes.
I've listened to her already along that lines, and no way that's not happening with Dudu.
Like Lorna says, you have to have a lot of long-term planning to send buyers and so, and a lot of long-term planning to celebrate the Christmas and buy this stuff. That's the thing. Because here it says, take advantage of sales throughout the year. This may seem obvious, but another perk to saving for holidays throughout the year is the ability to also make purchases throughout the year if the price is right. Keep your Christmas savings in a fairly liquid state that you can easily access if you happen to come across the perfect gift at the perfect price during the summer. So you don't always have to buy Christmassy things to give somebody for Christmas. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know you have a little girl, a little somebody that you have and you want to buy her a gift, you might go to a jewelry store and see a nice little earring that is reasonable. You buy it and you leave it there for that person for Christmas. I don't do Christmas because I ain't spending no money at all. I'm just living my day every day as it's a regular day for me.
That's the thing, eh?
And I'm under no pressure whatsoever. I'm not going to know while I'm pulling my hair out, dodging people and dodging this and dodging that to what. No. I am the happiest clown they have in the planet. I'm telling you. Because it doesn't make sense whatsoever. You go, and like I said, there are things that you get only in December that you can buy only in December because they bring out everything for Christmas, bar none. You getting it? So if I know that I need something and I check the flyer, and I continue the English boy, I check the flyer and I see what it is that and they have it. Well, of course, I'm going to the mall, but I'm timing first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening, not in the middle of the day because everybody is out in the middle of the day. If you go to Costco just on any given day, Costco is crowded, eh? Any given day. So you have to pick the time that you're going to Costco. Either go very early in the morning or go about 10 o'clock in the day. Come 4 o'clock in the evening, forget about it. It is like they're giving out free stuff inside Costco. The crowd that is there. And something I learned, and you see, it's good to read. Something I learned that happens at Costco. If you go shopping at Costco and you see a set of lights that you want, look at the label. And if you see the asterisk on it, buy it. It's not coming back.
Okay.
It's not coming back. Things that are regular that they bring back and you don't have to worry. But if you see anything around the Christmas holidays that you like a what do you call it? And not the Ninja, the Vitamix blender. It is really expensive, but sometimes you get it and they had a flash sale, they put it on and see that asterisk on it. Close your eye and buy the Vitamix because it's not coming back anytime soon and it won't be on sale again. So there are things you have to learn to be a smart shopper when you're going to places like Costco and BJ's and all those places. You have to shop smart because they put their asterisk there telling you that item won't be coming back to Costco. So you have to know when to go shopping and what to buy. And you can't just go shopping helter-skelter because you don't have the money. Like me, I don't have money. But if I want something and I know I budget for it for a while, then I see it now, I could go buy it because I already budgeted for it. But if I don't have the money, I have to sit down and say, well, you know what? You got to go, because I don't have the money. I'm not going to put myself. And I, for one, refuse to use my credit card if I don't have money to pay for it right when it comes. I have to have that money to clear because I refuse to pay interest to Visa, MasterCard, Capital One, American Express because the interest that you're paying is more than sometimes that you paid it for the thing on sale.
Wow.
And if it's to buy it on sale, Jester, and you have to pay later on, you buy it on sale for $40. And by the time you finish paying the credit card, it's $100 and something. It is no longer on sale. It is not buy it on sale. You pay regular price for it. Because the interest that they put on top of it and the late payment, and they will tell you, you buy something for $500 and they tell you pay $10 a month. You know how long that $500 taking to for you to pay off that $500? So we have to be smart and stop using the credit card and say, charge it. And now, at this time, every man and a brother that has a credit card is putting it in trouble. I'm telling you, that credit card is in trouble because you're not thinking that you have to pay for it at the end of January and you don't have the money to pay for it. So that's why we are saying around this time of the year, you have to control your spending and not go buying everything you see and think that you want it.
Yes. Well, at the end of it, Claire, those who take the advice from us, they will be tapping us on the shoulder come the ending of January.
If they are wrong to tap the shoulder. Because I'm telling you, and you see, we're not only talking to people in Grenada alone. There are people everywhere listening to us on YouTube and stuff like that. So it's for every one of us. I sometimes when my daughter and my son growing up and I start talking to them about money, and I keep saying to them, I said, listen, do not make money your enemy. You cannot be your enemy because you need it to survive. But at the same time, do not waste your money. And just buy things because you see it and this person have one and you want one. Prepare yourself to know that when you buy something, you have the money to pay for it off your credit card. Because you do not want to pay the credit card any more money. If you need something, buy. Do not operate on want. And I've pounded that in the head until I think they become misers more than their mother. Not misers, they become more frugal more than I am. Because you cannot, money is not your enemy, You just have to know how to spend it and how to use it to benefit you and your family and those around you. So this says cash in credit card points to offset holiday expenses. So I don't necessarily condone using credit cards to pay the point game, as most people will eventually lose and find themselves in credit card debt. But if you're a master at utilizing credit card to maximize the benefits and rewards, then the holiday season is a great time to put them to use. So there are credit cards, Jester, that offer cashback. My credit card, I have cashback on it. Anytime I go to the grocery store or buy something anywhere, gas or anything, and I use my credit card, I get money back on it. So
Okay.
I think it's 4% back on my credit card anytime I use it. So it accumulates and accumulates and accumulates once you're using it. So you can do a cashback, but you have to go to the bank. You have to on your credit card. You go and you say, okay, I want to cash in, I want to redeem that amount of money, and they send it back to your credit card also. So you have that coming as a credit to you. So this is cashback. So you could use that to buy things for people, not only for Christmas or birthdays as people do. You could buy a gift for somebody, a friend of yours. Say somebody's traveling and you want to give them a gift, a bon voyage gift. You could do all that. So they have cashback. So you can use that also. Instead of using it as air miles or air points to travel, you can use it to shop also. So there are perks to having credit card. Studies show that 31% of people don't redeem their credit card rewards. That's free money going to waste. Get that, people. 31% of people do not redeem their credit card rewards. If you have rewards on your credit card, redeem it. I just spoke about it. Redeem that money. It's your money because what you spend, you're paying. I'm paying 19.9% for my credit card a year. But it has perks on it. And you know the reason why I'm paying that. If I have to fly and I buy my ticket and I can't go, I can cancel it and don't have to pay anything through the credit card. Insurance. It has perks on it. So, and at the end of the year, if I have money that to redeem, they just take it back there and put it towards the credit card. So I hardly pay that money at the end of the year. So that's why I use it a lot. And you build credit with it. But you also have to be smart so that you pay for the things that you buy as soon as you use it. So it says that's free money going to waste. Did you know that you don't have to spend your credit card points on airline tickets? Did you know that most credit cards allow you to cash your points in for gift cards? Sometimes even discounted gift cards. Now, gift card is not something that is very popular in Grenada as yet, but believe me, I'm telling you, it's coming. So if you have a business, Jester, and I want to give Giovanni something because they say there's a store in Sutton. Let's say Little England has a store there, and he's selling what do you call that thing again? Spikes, and so Johnny run and all that. And I want to give him a gift. I could buy a gift card from Little England, give it to Giovanni, and then he goes to Little England and buy the thing because it's already paid for.
Okay.
That's gift card. So a lot of people now, because they do not know what to buy for someone, they'll give them a gift card. You can start from 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You could buy a gift card for over $5,000 to give somebody. So gift card work also. And like I said, it's not big here yet. People are starting to get to know about gift cards, but it will come in. And it's
So
a very
within
good.
a range.
Well, yes.
If it's
Yes. So sometimes you have a gift card that is $25 and your stuff costs $45. You have to put it $40. But
okay.
that
So you could
$25
work
is
that
all
way too.
that $40 is already taken care of.
of.
So you just pay the difference. Sometimes you have a gift card for $500. The stuff you buy is $200. You have $300 in it. But a lot of people used to have gift card and then you can redeem it and get cash. But they get smart. You're not allowed to get cash from it anymore. You just use the gift card to buy the stuff until it's done. So if you have $500 on a gift card and you buy something for $200, you have $300 left on that gift card to buy something else later down the line. If it's $100, you have to until you finish it off. So you can get gift card for Rogers, you can get for Bell, you can get for Enatel, you can get gift card for any of the companies that I know in Toronto. Good morning, buongiorno, hope all is well. You can get gift card for anything that you want to buy. You get to go to a store, to the mall and buy things. So it is a good way that people spend the money and give somebody as a gift around the Christmas holidays that people celebrate. And some people do appreciate it because they just walk into a store that they need something. Like people that like to read, like Lorna and I and Jenny and so. We can go into the bookstore at Indigo and buy whatever books we want to read with a gift card because you get a gift card from Indigo, right? So gift card is becoming popular. It says, each year I cash in my points for gift cards Usually $5 Starbucks. That's a coffee, eh? You get a $5 to go by Starbucks and buy your coffee. Starbucks card that I can give for a teacher gift, bus drivers, co-workers, or even just to brighten a stranger's day who might be stuck in a long line for their morning coffee. So you see, gift card, you can give them a $5 a Starbucks card. You go and you get your frappe, your cappuccino, your mocha, your whatever inside of Starbucks. If giving cards isn't your thing, another option is to select gift cards for personal use for purchasing gifts. Cash in your points for Target or Amazon gift card to buy your kids' gift. Lowe's or Home Depot if your dad is hoping for tools, etc. Remember to check for any gift cards that might be on a special, as you will get them at an even bigger discount. So you can even buy the gift card on discount to give somebody a gift through that gift card. So there are always different things you can do instead of taking your money and go and buy things, and then at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, you are stuck paying those credit cards. There are different options that you can use and control the amount of money that you spend. This is the biggest part. Control the amount of money that you spend for this holiday. Like Snag said, somebody can make you a beautiful scarf if you are in winter. You get a hat, a scarf, and a glove. That is a wonderful gift because winter is coming and you need that.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to give you that as a gift. Somebody might buy you, a nice jacket for the holidays because they look at you and they see every day you have the same jacket. They might buy you a jacket. So there are different things that you're going to make something for you. Or they said, okay, he living by himself. I don't even think he know how to make a cake. They'll bake a cake and bring it for you. All this is that Snag is saying. Good. Because as you know what we spoke about earlier, Christmas holidays before, it was about family getting together and doing things. That has gone out the window. Let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463. Or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com. We Noise TV, the leading streaming provider. Anytime, anywhere, any screen. Access to your favorite HD contents with prices as low as ever. Choose from monthly, quarterly, or yearly payments. This worldwide service is flexible for you to keep up with all your favorite programs, shows, movies, and local programming from home no matter where you travel to. Worldwide TV channels right at your fingertips wherever you are. Latest in live sports, binge watch all your favorite TV shows, movies on demand, videos on demand. You can pause, rewind, fast forward anytime. Never miss 1 minute in entertainment important to you. No contracts, no added prices for sports or premium packages. We certainly don't have to pull tricks like cable and satellite companies. Our product speaks for itself and beyond. We Noise TV. We have everything like Netflix, Disney, Amazon. Watch your favorite movies, TV shows, and series with our services. With our service, you will get rid of all other subscriptions. For more information, contact We Noise TV at 929-445-4463. Or you can email us at wenoisetv@gmail.com.
At Sugar's Repair Services, we offer digitally calibrated machines, resurfacing engine heads, general machinery. Show us your pattern and we'll make it with precision machines. At Sugar's Repair Services, we satisfy your needs. Just ask and it will be done. Call us at 473-418-1845.
Are you looking for that one local supermarket where you can purchase all your grocery and household items at the same time? Well, look no further. Smart Buy SA Belfon and Company Limited, located at the top of the town on Main Street, St. Patrick, is the ideal spot. They're open Sunday to Sunday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, Saturdays and 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Sundays, just for your convenience. Call them today on 442-9219. That number again, 442-9219. We're shopping snacks at Snack Buy.
Welcome to Take 5, your mental health program with CJ and Jester. With CJ and Jester.
And we are back. Now, Jester, we were talking about the gift and everything that people have to spend money on and control it. Tell me another thing that we have to control during the holiday season too.
With eating habits.
Oh yes, not only that, but here, reduce your regular expenses during the holiday season. And that one, there is no denying how hectic the holiday season gets. The constant rush makes it easy to eat out more often and grab more fast food, coffees, and treats. Not to mention, the holidays are usually filled with more social events, parties, and other gatherings. So, because we are out there, or the people that are celebrating Christmas are out there doing the shopping, they don't have time to cook or anything, Jester. So you know what happened? They grab food on the run. So that is adding more expense, and they're not budgeting for that to their Christmas list. More expense. And when they catch yourself and they look at the world, where did I spend all that money? Then you get your credit card bill, the statement, and you start watching, oh, I bought food at this place, I bought food at that place, I bought a drink here and a drink. So even in the rush of the things that you have to eat outside, you also have to budget for that when you're on the run. You have to stick to the plan. It says, being conscious of your budget and other non-holiday expenses during this time is imperative since it's so easy to overspend. Don't neglect your budgeting during the holiday season. A holiday budget should be separate from your everyday living budget. And we spoke about that earlier. You still have to pay Flo, Nawasa, Digicel, Granlec, all these people buy you groceries and everything besides that holiday budget. So you see how deep we are putting ourselves in it.
The bills
It keeps coming.
have to be paid.
Yes. And this holiday budget should be separate from your regular budget. It says sticking to a cash system is a great way to reduce extraneous spending during the holiday. Swiping a credit card for all purchases means you are not feeling the money you spend since you have no emotional connection to the credit card. You heard that, So every one of us that go with the credit card and charge it and we swipe left, we swipe right, and we keep swiping. They're not feeling the pinch then because you're not connected to that credit card until January comes. And that bill comes to you. And you say to yourself and you look at it and you say, where am I going to get the money to pay for that bill? Plus all the things that I have to take care of. Where am I going to get the money? So you see why we have to control the amount of money we spend, not only during the holidays, but also regular times. Because we can go overboard in spending not only during the holiday season, anytime.
Of course.
Any good old time we can
It's a
overspend.
discipline,
It is.
It's like a lot of other things.
Yes. So it says revise your budget. The holiday season is a great time to review and revise your living budget. Take a look at your social obligations throughout the remainder of the year. If you have multiple holiday parties and work potlucks, consider reducing the amount to allocate in a certain budget categories during the holiday month. So if you said that you're going to put $200 into your sinking fund for the holiday shopping, and then you have things like potluck and all that coming up, reduce the 200 and make it 120, so you could get $80 to do that other things that they're talking about there, right? So you really have to juggle around the holiday season to have the regular stuff going and the holiday stuff. It says you might greatly reduce some budget categories such as your entertainment budget, restaurant budget, or your overall grocery budget, saving you money and freeing up more cash for hostess gifts and potluck contribution. So all these things that them take place are for the holidays, Jester. From now, well, it started in November. From November until January 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, the New Year's. New Year's is the only time they celebrate for the. From now until January 1st is party galore. Everybody is into potluck, is into this, into that. Invitation all over the place.
Yeah,
And
staff parties.
Everybody is out there. And you need money to do these things, to go to this thing. You need an outfit. You need your nails done. You need your hair done. You need a pair of shoes. You need to rent a date. All these kind of things on them.
You rent a date?
Yes. If you're free, if you're not having anybody, if you don't have anybody in your life, and you're feeling that all your friends going to their significant other, you're renting a date just for the night. You have to pay for that too. You're laughing as though it is funny. It's not funny. It's true.
Oh my gosh!
You don't believe me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't you know people rent date to go to places?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, it was here, not within our culture. Yeah. Maybe
Well, I don't know if it's a culture black people doing it and we black culture. What do you mean that's in our culture? It has people that I know that rent date to go to
How do you rent a date?
They have places that you rent a date, just as you rent a car.
It means that money involved. Yeah?
Of course.
Okay, so
you gotta pay.
How you do? Tell me how you explain from A to Z.
I never rent a date, but I'm gonna tell you. I never rent a date.
Why that girl has made me crack up here with that? The listeners want to know what's the process.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm going on. So there is this place that says if you need an escort to go to something, you go online and you put in the Claire Joseph looking for an escort for December 21st at 7 p.m. Dress, how you call that again? Elegantly, and so a black tie or something like that. Okay, they said that they have this person available and that person available, and so you say okay, and the person is gonna either pick you up at your place or they send a car to get you with your date, and you go to your function. Everybody see you coming with your hand on your holy date.
We don't reach that stage yet.
Well, I tell you anything is coming. Maybe you don't know about it. Maybe it's in secret here. And we have glamping down here.
Right?
Glamping.
What is glamping?
Glamorous camping. So when you're camping, you go into the bush, you throw your tent and everything. Glamping is that you sit in a hotel or you have your tent out. It's a nice scene, so you're not mosquito and so biting you. They call it glamping because you're at glamorous camping. So glamping is something that they did in overseas, and it's here. So don't tell. Maybe you don't know if they have rent a date down here, but maybe it's there. But if it's not, it's coming. Just as okay. I don't have to rent you if I want to go somewhere. Hold on. If I want to go somewhere and I say, Jester, you free? I have to go this place. Would you like to come with me? I don't rent you the date, but I'm going with a date. And you are my date. You understand? But the professionals, they want somebody that looking like they step out of GQ magazine. They're hotter than July. They're sexy as seen. And they're going to try to show off to everybody. Say, oh my gosh, did you see the guy that Claire come here with? I wonder who is it. You become the talk of the party now because you come with us. Your date. You rent your date. And that's it. Mind you. And I said mind you with a lot of caution. Some of them that go on the date, you rent a date, they ending up together, eh? Because the person might fall in love with the person what they go out with for the night, that the person that accompany them on the date, they might start to chat and so, where do you work? And before you know it, relationships start like that. Happens. So if you don't want to get into, don't rent a date. Just go by yourself, and so. But yeah, they have rent a date. Around the Christmas holiday, a lot of things that take place.
Rent a date, boy?
Oh. Somebody, anybody, Lana, call me and tell me, Jester, don't believe me. Call me, Lana, and tell me.
No, that I don't believe. No,
and tell me if you don't know about the rent a date.
Don't get me wrong. No, I don't believe. I mean, things like that, I could understand happening in the big world.
So what's
quite
okay?
understandably
So and Grenada follow in the big world, and they have Halloween, and they have brunch, and they have all this kind of thing. Rent a date come in.
He coming in true
because
look, you have striptease and things taking place in
There you
Trinidad.
go. And that was something that was never here. So it's not far-fetched.
Oh my gosh.
So the last point is like, change the way you celebrate. And I think Snag talked about that earlier in his comment. He says, are you the hostess with the mostest? See, Mary says, of course that happened during the dating. Yeah. Are you the hostess with the mostest? Spend a large amounts of money to hold a large family Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner at your home each year. These parties can really take the toll on your holiday budget, which is true. Get creative and consider making some changes to your family traditions. Now, part of the point of tradition is doing the same thing each year, but who is to say a few tweaks would make a big difference? Most holiday traditions center around the central theme of spending time with loved ones. You remember Snag talked about that, eh? Spending time with your loved one.
Yeah.
Try switching to a rotating schedule. Switch location each year to relieve the host of the financial burden. If that's not an option, keep the location the same, but switch the host each year. So it's not every year you'll get me holding the dinners. You could do it this year, that person could do it the next year, and so. It says a different person, a family member, can do the shopping or pay for the meal each year. How about a potluck? Having a potluck not only lightens your budget, but also adds some variety to your holiday buffets. The holiday season should be filled with joy and love. Following these holiday budget tips will help reduce holiday financial stress and allow you to keep your focus on the true meaning of the holidays for those of you who celebrate Christmas and everything like that. We have come to the end of our Take 5 with how to control your spending for the holiday. And we hope that anyone listening, or some of you that might be listening, and you are going the extra on Christmas, start looking at options in which you can do differently. Spend less. Become a minimalist. Spend less. Do not go buying anything that you do not need or something you don't even want because you already have it at home and you find, well, the neighbor have new lights, I am going to get new lights. No. Use your light. It's the same light that they have. That might be a bit newer, but it is the same light that you get, the same things that you get every year. Spend your money wisely. The credit card company is sitting there waiting for those of us who just swipe the card without even thinking that you have to pay for it come January. Because when you cannot pay, they send you to the place, the collection agency that calls your phone left, right, and center, threatening to take you to courts and everything because you cannot pay. Do not put yourself to that stress for people that do not appreciate the things that you're giving to them. Thank you so much for listening. Mary, Lorna, the other Mary, let me say Chance the Game, Mackenzie, Henry Victor, Nathalina, and all of you who checked in on the live. Kathleen Ledlow, Faitlin Harley Douglas, Hilary and Gunport. All of you who checked in on the Take 5 this morning, we'd like to say thank you and see you next week, hopefully with another topic that can tease your mind. Jester?
Once again, let me take the opportunity to say thank you so very much for sacrificing your time to be part of it.
Go ahead. Sorry, my hand picked something there.
To be a part of the program this morning. This program means nothing without your input,
Sure.
actually. So we do deeply appreciate you taking the time off to be part of the program. Until then,
Over.
speaking of next week Tuesday,
Bye-bye.
we are out.
Yes. Later.